What's up? This is Score 2440. We're following Stranger 17 model review. Today we'll be taking a look at a van, pickup truck, rollback, semi-truck, and a few dump trucks. Up first, we'll be taking a look at a Ford Transit van. This is color changeable, and there's a few different options when you do purchase it here in the store. I do have this one in dark blue, and you guys can see very nice textures overall. The doors do not open or function here on the van, but it's still a pretty cool mod. Once we hop here on the inside view, this does go 80 miles per hour. All of the lights do work on this. You guys can see it does have a license plate there in the back of the door, and also one up front, and overall one very cool van. On the first person view, it does have an interior camera view, but it's not too detailed. We'll now be taking this for a spin now, just kind of leaving the parking lot. It does have a good acceleration, which is nice, and very fast, gets up to speeds upwards of 80 miles per hour, and it does have a very nice turning radius, which is pretty cool. All of the mods can be found down below in the description, and we are here on the Platinum DLC map. We'll be moving over to the Square Farms map for the next mod reviews and all of the coming ones. Next up, we'll be taking a look at the edit of the Chevy 3500 HG High Country Duramax dually. This was originally released a few months ago, but the version we are taking a look at today is a chief truck, which means it has strobe lights and ready to respond to stations or even fires. Now you guys can see this does come here in dark red strobe lights here on the back of the tailgate. On the side, you got a giant LED light bar up top, and you got strobe lights here on the grill, which is pretty cool. Once we hop here on the inside, this has a top speed of 80 miles per hour. I do recommend, if you do want the original truck, to go check back some of the older mod reviews for it, but you guys can see very nicely done. When you do press home, the strobe lights turn on. Take a look at that giant light up top, and these are some pretty nice lights overall. On the first person view, it does have an interior camera view, but it's not too detailed. Now let's kind of take a look at all of the different sirens this does have. Keypad 9 is the federal queue. Keypad 8 is the yelp. And keypad 7 is the whale. And then the horn is... Overall, it does have some pretty realistic fire sounds for responding, which is pretty cool. We'll now be taking this for a spin to see how this handles. Looks like the speed was increased to 100. You guys can see pretty realistic acceleration for a dually truck like this. I would like to thank all of the modders for releasing these mods publicly. All of them are down below in the description, and I can't wait to use a lot of these in upcoming videos here on the channel. If you do have any cool mods you guys would like me to feature here in mod reviews, let me know down below in the comments. Up next, we'll be taking a look at a 2017 Ford F650 Crew Cab rollback. This is color changeable, and there's a few different engine options in the store. You guys can see this one is in black, which is pretty cool, and you guys can see very nice rollback. It does only have one axle here in the back tow bar, and very nice high quality ones. You guys can also see that the roll bed does also have straps if you did want to kind of put pallets, anything like that, which is a pretty cool feature. Once we hop here on the first person view, we'll take a look at all of the lights. You guys can see nice lights there. And next up, let's take a look at the strobe lights. When you do press home, you guys can see strobe lights there on the giant mirrors in the grill. You got two LED light bars up top, and you get strobe lights along the side, which is pretty cool. Since this is a crew cab, it is a pretty long truck, but that's okay. You guys can see it does have very nice power stroke engine options, and take a look at that, guys. The rollback does work, and it does have a locking strip, which is nice. Overall, one very cool rollback. Can't wait to use this in some repo and towing videos. On the first person view, it does have working steering wheel, very nice dash, and it does have a very realistic Super Duty interior. We'll now be taking this for a spin. Like I was saying, guys, turning radius is not the best on it, very long. It does get up to speed very cool at 64 miles per hour, and you guys can see turning is a very, very wide turn. Overall one very nice F650, which I can't wait to use in some upcoming videos. Up next, all the mods we'll be taking a look at were released by Wood Metal Farming. Up first is a Kenworth T800, color changeable engine options. You do have the option for the axle, and you do have different options for a variety of logos there on the side of the door, which is pretty cool. Back here, you guys can see we do have a drop axle, and this does slide back and forth, which is pretty cool. Very realistic for different trailers you'll be attaching to. Around back, you guys can see very nicely done here. Very high quality wheels. Take a look at these wheels. I really do like these a lot. You guys can see nice looking ones, and I do have this one here in yellow. Also fun, you guys can see plow mount, which is pretty cool if you do want to use this for plowing. It does have 2 beacon lights, which is pretty cool. All of the lights do work on this, reverse lights, everything like that. And then with V, you could drop down that axle, which is nice. LED lights up front. On the first person view, it does have working steering wheel, working gauges, and it does display when your turn signals are on, which is a very realistic thing. This does get up to speed very nice, but it only goes 38 miles per hour, dual exhaust, and overall very nice high quality mod. I really would like to thank Wood Metal Farming for releasing all of their mods. They've been making some pretty cool mods that haven't been in the game, which is awesome, and I can't wait to use them in upcoming videos. We'll be turning this off here, and up next we'll be taking a look at a Kenworth T800 dump truck. This is pretty cool, very similar to the semi-truck, just with a dump bed here on the back. Now you do have the option for a sander, which does look like this sander. You can put that right here in the store, but a very cool dump bed. Take a look at that, very high quality, and the dump bed is also color changeable. Once we hop here on the inside view, you guys can see working lights, everything like that does work, and when you do press home, this does have strobe lights, 2 lights there in the back, and then up front you guys can see 2 beacon lights there, which is awesome. Really do like the look of this, and the cab is color changeable, everything like that. Now the drop axle does go down, and with control I it will unload. Take a look at that, guys. You guys can see it does have a cover in the closed position there, which is perfect. You could still load in everything like that. Very nice dump bed, and it does look pretty cool. Actually, here on this side you guys can see it does have a mini ladder if you did want to climb up and take a look at the inside of the dump bed. We'll now be taking this for a spin to see how this handles. Very nice, very similar to the semi-truck, like I was saying, just with a dump bed here on it. And I also really do like that the dump bed is color changeable. That's pretty cool to go along with the different color combos of any other series or anything like that that I do here on the channel. But I can't wait to use this in some very cool videos. Up next, we'll be taking a look at a Freightliner dump truck, very similar to the other one. Very nice wheels on this. You guys can see drop axle. Now this one does have the salter here on the back, which is pretty cool. Nice lights there, awesome wheels. And then like I was saying, guys, the cover is very cool, and it does have a plow mount just like the other one up front. Now the cab is color changeable along with a dump bed, and you guys can see pretty cool. Everything does work very similar to the other one, and overall very nicely done. Now let's kind of take a look at this. When you do press Control I, it will not actually let you unload it when you do have that salter attached to it, but that's a pretty cool realistic thing to have when you are plowing. On the inside view, working steering wheel, very nicely done. You guys can see very high quality first person view, which is awesome. We'll now be taking this for a spin, same handling as the other dump truck, and overall, I mean, this is pretty cool. I hope you guys enjoyed today's mod review. Thanks for watching. Go check out all of the mods. Have a great day, and subscribe for more.